I've got to ask you about all the hyperventilating today about the fact that the Israeli Foreign Minister had a phone conversation with Sussan Ley and that it was initiated by the Netanyahu government. Now, I personally don't find it remarkable at all that the opposition leader should speak to the Israeli Foreign Minister. I think more people in our parliament should speak to the Israelis, frankly. In fact, more MPs should get off their backsides and go and visit Israel as well. But given that we have a different position to the government, given we've indicated that we would overturn this commentary at the United Nations, this recognition at the United Nations, I think it's fair enough that they have a one-on-one conversation to see, I guess, the extent of Sussan Ley's position. But the government then going after Sussan Ley and demanding that she should be bipartisan, that this is an Australian position now, even though the opposition has always opposed it, and I think many Australians oppose it. I think that's frankly out of line.
Oh, it's just absurd, Peter. It's just absurd. Labor has had a resolution to recognise a Palestinian state when it was bipartisan Australian policy not to recognise a Palestinian state until one came about at the end point of negotiations. So was the Labor Party therefore un-Australian to have that resolution opposed to then government policy? This is utterly ludicrous. You must have bipartisanism on the most basic strategic things, such as the importance of the American alliance or commitment to democracy or something. But it is Labor which has shattered decades of bipartisan policy, which was to support a two-state solution at the end point of negotiations between the parties, namely the Palestinians and the Israelis. So Labor has shattered a decades-long bipartisan position. And really, what on earth do they think is the harm in Sussan Ley saying to everyone what she's saying in Australia, that she doesn't support that changed Labor position, that repudiation of the long-standing Australian position? Now, I myself am critical of recent Netanyahu government policy, but no criticism of the Israeli government justifies recognising a Palestinian state when no such state exists. Good on Sussan Ley. I mean, the more initiative like this she shows, the better. And if it annoys the government, well and good. That's great, because you get good policy by having vigorous debate. And she is perfectly entitled to proclaim her policy on a matter like this where there is intense partisan disagreement, just as Labor always did in opposition as well.
Listen, let's not forget it took Albanese a long time to have a conversation with Bibi Netanyahu in the aftermath of October 7. It's good to see that there's dialogue, at least with the opposition. I'll leave it there, Greg. Thank you.